that body of water is flooded more than it usually is, but for whatever reason this doesn't flood as bad as like the rest of this stuff does. Nighthawk. Yep. Same spot. Yep. On the same spot.
We're gonna slip up on this little high spot on the other side of this ditch. We're pretty sure we got two birds going. One's a little bit further east, one's a little bit further west, so hopefully we can get set up without them seeing us. They're pretty darn close.
It is 6:01 and we've had a pretty intense hour and a half to start the day. We got set up in here, we located that bird on the way in, crossed the ditch and got set up on him, and we were within 100 yards of him. Started yelping, fired up those hens, and there were a half dozen hens up there.
Super close, right up there.
Yeah, so we just, you know, obviously we were competing with live hens, so we just stayed, you know, tone for tone with them, tried to mimic exactly what they were doing. That Tom worked up and down this fence line. I mean, at least 7, 8 different times. And now he just kind of lost interest. We just glassed him. He's going the opposite way, which isn't the end of the world because the public actually wraps around. And we're going to get in there's some big pines here. We're going to run around and see if we can get on them. So we'll see. I mean, that's the only move we have at this point.
Awesome.
For you, my good sir. First morale.
Dude, that's a nice looking one. Let's go.
Well, we've had no shortage of action this morning. We originally set up, like we said earlier, we had those birds roosted right down here, which is right behind Wes with the camera. We came up this drainage and just set up right down, and there's a little creek bottom down there. And we had a Tom working up and down this fence line right here to my left, which is where we actually just set up. We brought this strutter decoy with us too, and ended up crawling it right up into this fence gap. Where you can see way out there. And the Tom he was actually out in the field. He ended up coming back in, and he got to about 50, 60 yards several times and just kept flaring off that strutter. For whatever reason, he just didn't like what he was looking at. But I mean, we had hens come, literally we were sitting right on that tree, and we had hens come into the timber at about, you know, 8, 10 yards. So I thought it was gonna work, but for whatever reason, that bird just didn't want to work. So we know where he is, but it's hard to waste a perfect morning chasing a bird that just doesn't want to play the game. So I think we're just going to kind of bounce around. There's a ton of different public options right in this area, and hopefully we can strike something up. So we'll give it a shot, see what happens.
Now I've never been a one to play it safe. I might play a little dirty someday, and I'm following fate. They say I'm the chosen one. I know what it takes
ever see her? No. Dude, we have had some extremely hot hand action today. Hand action has been top notch.
Yeah. We're talking to the ladies, just not the guys.
I know. In a previous life, maybe that would have been
a good thing.
yeah, but not today.
No.
She came, she was bobbing in through, and then she hopped up on that that limb that hangs out over there.
Yeah.
And we could just see her in full view. She was looking for. She could
around.
see Eric and the decoy. She was probably like, "Why is that gobbler sound like a hen?"
Yeah, yeah.
This is very confusing.
She kept poking her head around that log to like look at us. It was crazy.
You just shot her?
Yeah,
yeah.
oh, totally.
Yeah.
She was 35, 40 yards.
Tops.
No beard.
Tops.
No beard.
No beard.
I checked.
I was looking.
I feel like anything in the area would have probably responded to that.
Yeah, I know. Get some food, and then, I know I need some.
Yeah. Now let's get some food. It's the smart play. That's the smart play. Yeah, let me just scoot it in here.
Oh, dude, I can. A medium brownie dough. Yes, please.
We'll do a small royal New York cheesecake.
Well, guys, when we don't shoot a turkey, we know it's thanks to this guy for breaking the luck train. So, thanks for that in advance.
$8.95.
Oh crap! I don't have my wallet.
Oh, shocking.
Yeah, what? Wait, what?
Dude,
is
look at that
this?
big. Is that?
It's sweet.
Is that corn up on that top?
On the other side
It's
of Christ
CRP.
Hollow?
It's CRP.
Mm-hmm. God, who is?
Has anybody been up in there?
Yeah.
Dude, I
Zach
wonder.
hunted that the last 2
This
days.
upper one, I wonder. Might be worth at least taking a look at the field.
Yeah. All right. Been sitting here in Dairy Queen for the past 20 minutes dissecting onyx. And we've decided we're just gonna go somewhere that we have no preconceived notions. We're just going in blind,
Throwing the dart.
throwing a dart,
Calculated dart.
calculated dart, educated guess.
Gonna give it a try and see something new. This
Look.
will be cool for Wes because none of us have been
Yeah.
in this spot, so it's just all even footing. We'll go explore it together and
Yep.
try to
Looks
sort
good
it
on a
out.
map. I mean, that's all you can ask for.
We'll use our collective turkey instincts.
Yep. We'll see.
Give it a
With
shot.
an easy driving distance, let's go do it.
All right.
I got a fire in me, you're gonna set to burn. And we got a world to see, and all the time to learn. Oh, let's set out on our road. We'll see how far we can go.
And I think that those are definitely similar in how you can travel from one area, hunt a different subspecies of turkey in different habitat and different terrain, and sort of have to change your tactics up somewhat. And I don't know if that is the same with elk so much. I mean, it seems like you guys talk about hunting Roosevelt slightly different than you talk about hunting Rockies, but at the same time you're still dealing with an elk.
Yeah, we do the same stuff, but it's just a little bit different as far as where you're going to find them a lot of times. But
Hey guys, we're here at the VORTEX Turkey Camp. Jake and I are part of the hunting public. If you haven't checked out our channel, please do so. You'll see some different type of hunting, maybe a little bit different than what you expect. We've been talking this whole trip about like what the different perspective is of, you know, what it's like to be a Western hunter from an Eastern perspective and vice versa. So you may see something a little bit different. We don't
do a lot of whitetail stuff, and it's probably different than what you've seen maybe on TV and stuff like that.
We do a lot of traveling, hunting public land. We strictly hunt public land. We travel the country, hunting different areas, going in blind, just kind of trying to learn stuff on the fly, and we have a really good time doing it, and been fortunate enough to have quite a few encounters. So please check out our channel. We really appreciate it. We've had a blast here at the VORTEX Turkey Camp. Wish we would have knocked down a few more birds, but hey, it's all part of hunting.
that's what you got going on in Wisconsin. Goodness gracious. There's so many stinking turkeys here. They're even at the airport when we're trying to leave. Well, it all ends kind of just like it started, in an airport. At least, hopefully, we get all our flights connected this time. It's not such a mayhem, but man, we had a blast. Meeting the Hunting Public guys, getting to hang out with the Hush guys, Vortex, Sam Soholt, all just quality people, and we had a great time. Learned a lot about turkey hunting. Have a new respect for turkey hunting. Actually, it's really cool. Will it ever take over elk hunting? I doubt it, but we had a blast. It's pouring down rain here. I'm sure it's going to be pouring down rain when we get home, but thank you guys so much for watching this. We're so close to 100,000 subscribers. We're getting so close. That is our goal in the next near future. So if you could, please subscribe. And anyway, hopefully the flight goes well. We'll see you guys on the next adventure.